Hello, I'm Craig Madrinsky, trainer for the state of Texas. Today we'll be talking about two end-of-the-year reports. The first one is a fraternal survey, and the second one is a Special Olympics reports. Both of these reports document how many hours and dollars that you've put forward to the programs that your council does. These are great ways to show your council members all the great work that they have done in the past year. A lot of times council members don't participate in all the different programs. They might even not know some of the stuff that we are doing. So let's make sure that we show this report to your council members. Also, you might want to put some of these summaries in your bulletin and get out the news of the great things that we're doing in our communities, in our church. When we take these reports and combine them on a diocese, on a state, and on a supreme level, it shows the world how much work we do and how many great good deeds we do in our church and our communities. Well, how do we get these numbers? Let's take a look at the different forms. If we go to the Supreme website, if we go to members, under resources, there's a forms area. If you're a financial secretary, you can go to the forms area in the officers online area. But here we can see the different reports that are available to us. We're going to go down here first to the Fraternal Programs Report Form. This is a new report form that we can use to document the activities we're doing for the Faith in Action programs. If we gather this information all year long, at the end of the year, we can simply add up these participation numbers to help us fill out the Fraternal Survey report. Another way that we can get information about how much activity we've done is there's a survey of fraternal activity for individual members. If we open this sheet up, we can see that all of the different activities are listed here for faith activities, family, community, life, and other fraternal activities. This is split out between the council and assembly hours. For most of our members, the assembly hours will be 0. But remember, all of the hours should be documented here in council. Members should be encouraged to go ahead and put in the hours that they've served during the entire year from January the 1st till December 31st. These numbers can then be rolled up on a council level to come up with our council numbers. If we come back here to forms, all I have to do is find it. The annual survey of fraternal activity, when we bring this up, you'll see it's very similar to the individual one, where we put down our charitable disbursements and hours of service. Hours of service we will get from our members survey and our fraternal activity reports for the individual activities. The charitable disbursements we will get from our trustees or from the fraternal activity reports that we filled out during the year. Meetings, these are straightforward, where we can just put those numbers in, how many regular meetings, how many socials, how many special committee meetings we had. Visits to the sick, these will all be accumulated from the individual member surveys, or if we had like a funeral and we had a count, then we want to make sure we document everything that we've got there. On the second page, it does give you some information about what these programs are and what numbers should go in there. So, once we fill this out, we want to make sure that we send it in to Supreme, to the Fraternal Mission Department, Send a copy to your district deputy and to the state also, so that we can roll these numbers up and see the great works that our councils are doing. The other report that we talked about is the Special Olympics report. The Special Olympics report is right here, the Special Olympics report form. We can open this up. And then this is very straightforward. Remember that every council in the state participates in Special Olympics. If you make your state charity goal, 25 cents for every member in your council will be contributed to the Special Olympics. So when we look at this number right here, if your council had 100 members, you could put $25 here based on the 100 members times the 25 cents. This is the minimum that our councils are going to be able to do. If you've had any volunteer hours, make sure you get those filled out. If you served hot dogs or hamburgers, those are in-kind gifts for the Special Olympics, and you can count how much it would have cost for them to buy that material. So if it's a baseball or a basketball that you donated, put down the value of that ball or baseball. If you were doing hamburgers or hot dogs, how much would it have cost to buy those at the venue? Calculate that up and put that in as your dollar donation. So again, when you're done with the report, go ahead and send it to the Fraternal Mission Department right here, email it to them, and then also send it to your district deputy, send it to the state, so that we can make sure that all of our councils get credit for the great work that they do. Again, thank you for all the hard work your councils are doing. And let's make sure we get credit for it. We don't do these reports just for the numbers, but these reports show our members the things that we do and also the support that we're giving these activities. So be sure to make these things publicly known and make sure you get your reports in on time. These reports are both due at the end of January. So let's hurry up and get them in. If you don't get them in January, make sure you get them in. So make sure we get them filled out and get them turned in. Get both of the reports taken care of. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Viva Jesus.